So, you're an artist, and getting that first big gallery show, well, sometimes it feels like trying to find a secret door, right? It's all kind of shrouded in mystery. Well, we're here to give you the key, to turn all that uncertainty into a clear, actionable roadmap that's going to take you straight from your studio to that coveted gallery wall. We're going to break this down into 5 key steps. First, we'll start with the most important thing, your art, and how to build a portfolio that really sings. Then we'll get into the strategy of finding the perfect gallery for your work. After that, it's all about making an amazing first impression with your submission. We'll also dive into the business side of things so you totally understand the deal you're making. And finally, we'll look at what happens after that first show and how you can turn it into a sustainable, long-term career. All right, first things first. The most critical step begins long before you even dream of contacting a gallery. It all starts and ends with your art. Look, galleries aren't just hunting for one single masterpiece. They're looking for an artist, someone with a clear, focused vision. When you present a cohesive body of work, you're proving you have a unique artistic voice and you're committed to exploring it. You're basically telling them, hey, I have a story to tell. You know, a huge mistake a lot of emerging artists make is showing way too much variety. A little bit of this style, a little bit of that subject. It's confusing. Gallery owners will look at it and feel like they're seeing work from 5 different artists. And if they can't figure out who you are as an artist, they're going to pass. So the key is to focus. Really pour all your energy into creating one strong, consistent series of work. The magic number you're aiming for? About 20 to 25 gallery-ready pieces. That number proves you can sustain an idea and that you have enough inventory for a potential solo exhibition. Okay, so your portfolio is solid, it's cohesive, it's powerful. Now it's time to find the right home for it. And this next step isn't about just blasting your work out to everyone. Nope. It's about precision targeting. It is so important to realize that not all galleries are the same. A co-op, for example, is great for getting experience, but you're going to be doing a lot of the work yourself. A nonprofit is often more about a specific mission, which gives you a ton of creative freedom. And a commercial gallery? Well, their main focus is on sales. You've got to know what your own goals are to find the right match. Let me tell you, sending blind submissions is one of the fastest ways to get ignored. You have to do your homework. Go to the gallery, see what kind of art they actually show, get a feel for their vibe. Does your work genuinely fit in with their program? When you show a gallery you've researched them, it signals respect and professionalism. So, you've got your series of work polished and you've identified your target galleries. Now it's time to craft your submission. And you really need to think of this as the most important job application of your artistic career. Your artist statement is your chance to speak directly to the curator. It's the why behind your art. It's not just about what you made, it's about what you're trying to say with it. The key here is to keep it concise, clear, and totally authentic to you. So what are curators really looking for when they open your email? Well, it's not just a pretty picture. Of course, they want originality and technical skill, and we've already talked about consistency. But they're also looking for a compelling story and a professional presentation. It is absolutely about the total package. Please remember this. Your digital images are often the very first and sometimes the only thing a curator will ever see of your work. If your photos are blurry, poorly lit, or have your messy studio in the background, you've already lost. Investing in professional photography is, without a doubt, non-negotiable. Okay, let's just recap what that perfect submission package looks like. You need 10 to 15 amazing, high-quality images of your cohesive series. You need that compelling artist statement, and you need your professional bio and CV. And this last one is absolutely crucial. Follow the gallery submission guidelines to the letter. If they ask for JPEGs, do not send a PDF. Ignoring their rules is the fastest way to land in the rejection pile. Okay, you did everything right. And you got a yes. It's an absolutely amazing feeling. Congratulations. But now, believe it or not, the work really begins. It's time to learn how to navigate the business side of the art world. It's really important to understand that most galleries don't just buy your art from you. They work on something called consignment. Basically, this means they're your business partner. They provide the beautiful space and the sales staff, and you provide the inventory. But you don't actually get paid until a piece sells. Now, let's talk money. The industry standard commission, pretty much across the board, is a 50-50 split. So when a piece of your art sells, the gallery takes half of the retail price and you get the other half. Now, it's really important to understand that the gallery's 50% isn't just pure profit. That commission covers all of their overhead. We're talking rent on a prime location, staff salaries, marketing for your show, and ensuring your work while it's there. In a very real way, they're investing in you and your career. Okay, here is a vital piece of protection you need to look for in your contract. It's often called a fiduciary responsibility clause. All this means is that you own your artwork until you are paid for it, in full. So if the gallery were to go bankrupt, for example, their creditors couldn't just come in and seize your art. It's still yours. You have to pay close attention to the payment terms. Your contract should state very clearly that you'll be paid within 30 days of a sale. And here's a pro tip. If a collector decides to pay in installments, you should negotiate to receive the first payments until your half is covered. This is so important. It prevents you from waiting months and months to get paid. And finally, insurance. From the moment your art is in the gallery's hands, they are responsible for insuring it. The contract should specify that it's insured for the wholesale price, which is your 50% cut of the retail value. This protects you from a major financial loss if anything gets damaged or, heaven forbid, stolen. Finally, let's talk about how this all comes together for your long-term career. Because getting that first show, that isn't the finish line. That's the starting gun. You're going to face rejection. It's just a constant in the art world. But it doesn't mean your work isn't good. It might just be the wrong fit for that specific gallery or that particular curator. The artists who ultimately make it, they're the ones who are persistent. They just don't give up. Once you get that yes, your work is far from over. You've got to be super professional with all the logistics. You absolutely have to show up to the opening reception and talk to people about your art. And make sure you document the whole exhibition with great photos for your portfolio. This first show is a huge building block for your CV and your entire future career. So there it is. That's the roadmap, from your studio right to the gallery wall. You have the knowledge now, and you have the steps. The only question left is, what's your next move going to be?